I went into this wanting to get to the bottom of the gamer Supps mystery. How have I seen so many ads for this product but never met anyone who uses it? Does it really taste as good as they say? What exactly is blue? Will it make me hotter or my dick bigger? These are all questions that needed answers, and I was the only one brave enough to find them. All I knew was the flavors had funny names, so I started there. Titty milk, now changed to Schlatt's milk, was the flavor that piqued my interest. But at 64 clams a can, on a lowly dishwasher's salary, I couldn't afford such a thing. I searched and found the perfect alternative, a free sample pack. It was genius, highway robbery. I added it to my cart, thinking I had done it. But how would I shake them once they had arrived? Another roadblock. You know what they say about those, though. Best thing to do is drive right through them. So I looked for a shaker that would fix all my problems. At least, I hoped it would. Everywhere I looked, there were big anime titties. I couldn't have escaped them, even if I wanted to. Good thing I didn't. I almost bought one, but how would I live with myself? How would I bring it with me to class, have it in public, at the gym, if I ever decided to go? No anime girls. So I found something almost as good. A pixel cup. Comes with another sample pack too, which was a bonus. With that I was ready to check out, or so I thought. Maybe it was the pressure of my job, maybe the fact that I had been drinking, or maybe it was just the inkling of a good detective, but I felt a strange pull to the other sections of the online shop. As I searched through, I found out what was calling to me. Gamer soups. How could I get to the bottom of the mystery if I didn't investigate everything? I was also curious about gamer tea, but hit a dead end when I found them to be sold out. Or taken out. But let's not lose focus here. There were 3 flavors of soups available as singles, only 4 clams apiece. Small price to pay for knowledge. Of course I added them to my cart as fast as my little fingers could. And you would think that was the end of it, right? Wrong. Even a professional like myself succumbs to the pressures of online limited-time merchandise. Whatever came over me caused me to add a pair of sweatpants to my order with strange writing on them. Perhaps they, too, hold a piece of the puzzle that is gamer Supps. The days were long and rough as I slaved away at my job, powerless, while the package was in transit. Like a shiny Pokemon card in Pokemon TCGP, it took a while, but eventually I got it. The package was here and I wasted no time retrieving the contents and making sure everything was in order. And oh, how it was in order. With all my pieces, it was time to start putting the puzzle together. Time to learn the secrets that gamer Supps so desperately tries to keep. Lemonade, black cherry, lean, and good would do just fine. All that was left was to shake them, drink, and be enlightened. Now, shaking them on their own was enlightenment enough, like a treat for a job well done. Or almost done. I wasn't done yet. Things never really are. My first sip of an energy drink. I was a virgin before this whole thing started. To energy drinks, that is. Success tasted too sweet to enjoy. For me, anyway. I turned bitter years ago. But I drank it regardless. Takes a strong man to finish a drink he doesn't enjoy. But I had to do it. For the truth. So, black cherry didn't do any talking. But maybe lean would. There was only one way to find out. This time, I went in with 0 expectations. And I'm glad I did. I was starting to think this was a waste of my time. I saw no reason why anyone would buy these, though I continued on my pursuit for the truth. Ah, sweet lemonade. I had high expectations for this one, and I was only slightly disappointed. It was decent, and things started to make a little bit of sense, but would it stay that way? That's the $1,000,000 question. My brain told me to stop while I was ahead, but my instincts told me to keep going. I only had good left to try. But for something called good, it wasn't very good, even with some lemonade mixed into it. Which left me to ponder. But what was I missing? Could that be it? Were they really just average energy drinks, marketed to the niche audience of gamers and YouTubers? Would I have liked a different flavor better? Should I have bought and drank Schlatt's milk? It was too late to know. I trudged forward through the path I had started. Probably wondering about the Supps right about now. Don't worry, I didn't forget them. But I did forget to film them. I will tell you one thing now. They came with foldable forks, which I really enjoyed. So much so that I would buy them again just to hold on to that joy I got when I opened the package and saw that little fork. It called to me like my wife used to, when she was still around. Out of all 3 Supps I ordered, Meat Sweats gave me the least information. It was as spicy as a call girl, but that was the only thing it had going for it. Good soup was good, so I guess they named that one right. But Swamp Assassin, that's what got me really close to the truth. Maybe it's all the MSG and sodium talking, but Swamp Assassin made me realize there is hope for my search. That I may find out what's so special about gamer Supps. I had to bring in a personal favor with a close friend. He owed me one. I thought maybe if we worked the case together we would solve it quickly, but things got a little out of hand. Our theory at the time was that people mostly bought gamer Supps to support partners that they watched online, or for the big tits. Somehow, one of the leads he found turned out to be my wife, and things got a little heated. I sent him on a vacation, and he won't be coming back anytime soon. I later discovered that that son of a bitch was right, as was our theory, for the most part. And that brings us to the present, and the conclusion to this mystery. Although from experience, mysteries are never really concluded. I gained the knowledge I craved so desperately earlier. What once seemed like a useless and foreign product was now a financially responsible energy drink that tasted like juice. Not particularly bad, but not something that will be replacing my daily coffees. Now all that's left to do is wait in my cozy new detective pants, longing for a coffee flavor, or even a milk tea one. That might be the only way Gamer Supps would get my money again. Maybe it'll never come, but I will stay vigilant, just in case. As is the job of a lowly detective. A detective that would be open to a partnership myself, if ever available. Seriously, these pants are the comfiest things I've ever worn.